Alright, today we're going to be working on a Macbook that doesn't turn on. This is an A1466 that won't turn on, and it's been chosen at random. Let's open it up and see if we can figure out what's going on with this little MacBook. What could possibly be wrong with this board? What difficult to solve problem could we be investigating today? Yes, I can, Joshua. I recommend the Quick 861DW. Only at 220 volts until we get the 110 volt version in.
I'm pretty sure I gave you one, by the way, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too, but it's not where I left it.
Let me check over here. I might have some distro.
I made one though.
Oh, you made one already?
Yeah, it works.
What do you want? Just like the basic. What are you gonna use it for?
When well, not Ubuntu. Ubuntu I'm using to like troubleshoot stuff like what I just did with that. But the Raspberry and the Raspberry Pi.
My head is doing lovely today, Red October.
This is what I want to do.
My brain is a tip-top condition. You know when you have one of those old television sets and it's not working the way you'd like it to, or the tuner's not working, and then you bang it, and then it starts working the way it's supposed to? That's the way my brain works. So each time I hit an SUV or a plate in the side of the road, I just get that much better. Now we're going to open up this MacBook and figure out what's wrong with it. So first thing I do is unplug the battery, because having the battery plugged in is going to mess with my amp draw. I want to see how many amps the logic board by itself is drawing.
Go to a coffee shop in my
Oh,
neighborhood.
you told me, yeah. What is it?
877
It seems like this is drawing 10 milliamps, and while it's drawing 10 milliamps, it's not turning on. And we also have no light on the charger. So there's no light on the charger, and it's not turning on. So, in order to get a light on the charger, we need to have pp3v42_G3 hot present. So let's measure and see if pp3v42_G3 hot is there. We're going to turn on Paul Daniels' execrable multimeter software and pray that it works, and see if we get anywhere with that. There we go. The Paul Daniels software is on. So we have 3.5 volts at pp3v42_G3 hot. Now we're going to see if SMC reset is present. The SMC chip is the chip that's going to speak to the charger and tell it that it's, we can get a green light now. The charger talks to the SMC talks to the charger. They're all happy and say, all good, bro. And then we get a green light. But in order for the SMC to talk to the charger, the SMC needs to turn on. Hi, can you close the door? Close the door, hi. So let's see what we get at SMC reset. So the SMC is being told to turn on, yet we're still not getting a light in the charger. The last thing we're going to do to check and see if the SMC is on is check our PP bus. PP bus G3 hot is going to be 8.1 to 2 volts when the SMC is not on, 8.5 volts when it is. And as can be seen here, we're getting 8.1 volts at our PP bus, meaning the SMC is not turning on as it's supposed to. Now, PP bus G3 hot is going to be 8.1 to 2 volts when the SMC is off, but the chip that creates PP bus G3 hot is going to go up to 8.5 volts when it gets communication from the SMC. So this is one of our ways of telling that the SMC is not doing what it's supposed to. We're going to take the motherboard out of this MacBook and see what it looks like on the other side. Let's see what we have on the other side. The stream assistant is here too. He's adding JTAG connectors to the website for sale. I hope that he's added them.
So what conditions do you want?
He's-
Gold and,
You know, we talked about this already. Go, make it. HAKKO does this thing where he looks like he's doing work, but he's not actually doing work. He's very good at it. He tricked Paul earlier today. Apparently he didn't make it yet. Ooh, perhaps business. Let's see. Nope, that's not business. That's an old customer.
what? Ross Repair Group. Can I help you? Okay.
We are almost done unplugging everything from the logic board.
So you want to it's 81369 for the damage, right? You sent us the damage map. Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Somebody actually contacted me about giving me tickets to Phantom of the Opera. I never heard back from them, though. It is sunny outside. Very sunny. The weather is changing so that it's good weather to go outside. It's nice outside. And when it's nice outside, that's a great time to sit in a bubble wrap headrest chair and sit indoors and fix MacBooks. So, we've taken the board out. Now we're going to take a look at what's going on this MacBook. The screw magnet tried to escape, but it's not escaping me. Or maybe it is. Yeah, pretty good job at escaping, isn't it? This space is so small that every time I move my chair, half of the stuff around me falls down. Nah, fuck that thing. I don't need that right now anyway. So, what's with the ghetto headset? What are you talking about? This is a DPA 4066. Ghetto headset. You mother flower. You know how much money I pay to get this sound quality? Ghetto headset. DPA 4066. It's going to be even better once I hang all the acoustic panels in here. Okay, DPA 4066. This is what I'm using here. Look at this. Look at this. Ghetto headset. $669. Headrest, not headset. Oh. Is that what you said? Oh, yeah, headrest. Well, the chair is broken, and this chair was $179. And now on Amazon, the price of this chair increased to $200-something. I'm not paying that much for a chair. Screw, get the hell out of here. This chair is like, look at this. Like, this thing cracked. This piece cracked off, so this falls out a lot. But the thing is, I'm not paying for a new chair. F that. I spend enough money on enough shit. I spend money on a HAKKO that after 45 minutes hasn't even added the JTAG to my website. We spend money on too much stuff here. It's not in the budget for a new headrest. Who pays $600 for a mic? Someone who is sick and tired of bad-sounding how-to videos on the internet. That cares too much about his audience. All right, so we plug this in. we're going to take a look around this board with the microscope camera and see what it looks like here. There's nothing like DPA. DPA is the best. Now I just got to hang the acoustic panels up here because this is way too much early reflections in contrast to the office. Alright, so we have green stuff over here. However, the green stuff over here has nothing to do with the SMC. So this is something that we do have to address, but I'm going to address that down the line. And you'll see that this board is filled with pubic hair. Now this is the SMC. So this is the interesting part. The area that's corroded has nothing to do with my problem. The area that's not corroded has everything to do with my problem. Interesting. Now this chip, this area is also corroded, but this does not have anything to do with my problem. However, this chip, the ISL6259, where we're only getting 8.2 volts instead of 8.5, speaks to this chip. So this chip could have sent 16 volts to this one on its 3 volt data line and killed this one, which is the most likely thing here. But I'm still going to waste time on it and see if it's possible to fix this via reflow of SMC, also known on Facebook as Rehot Bro. And if that does not fix this, then this is going to go into the Paul queue for an SMC replacement. So the first thing we are going to do is rehot SMC Bro, as they say on the Facebook groups. But before we can rehot SMC Bro, we do need to preheat the board to get rid of this stuff over here, this edge bonding material. And now Twitch people are starting to get on their escitalopram about me not talking to them. Why don't you say something that's worth responding to, and maybe I'll talk to you. Take your escitalopram. Okay. I'm looking in a microscope while trying to read chat at the same time. For fuck's sake, people. You'll get it soon, Lord Dryrot. We're working at the speed of Hi-Hi. Hi-Hi was trained by Kevin, so it's gonna be a while. Hi-Hi has put me on hold. What update on stolen tip jar? My tip jar is gone. It's never coming back. Do you think the NYPD cares about a $5 tip jar? I would be concerned if the NYPD cared about a $5 tip jar. They have other priorities. Also notice that my SMC crystal is corroded, so my issue may not actually be something under the SMC, but rather the SMC crystal. But still, I want to rehot SMC Bro because it's just kind of fun. I like rehotting Bro. I think Nasera caused my crash yesterday, because one thing you may notice is she left a comment in the live stream saying, "Don't go too fast," like 10 seconds before the crash happened. Which kind of makes me wonder if she, planned the crash to happen, or paid that person to be there at that time, or cut my brake wire. First, Nasera sends somebody to my store to hit on me, then tells me to ask her out to get rejected. Then she cuts the brakes on my bike and pays a car to smash right into me at an intersection. People wonder why I don't trust the Swedes. It's Nasera. Alright, so I re-hotted the SMC, and I also re-hotted Crystal Bro, and I tapped each one after re-hotting, like a bro. If this works, I will reflow my water and drink and be hydrated. If this does not work, I will starve. So I'm just going to wait for the board to cool off a little bit. We're just going to turn on our rapid cool technology. And we chat for a minute while we wait for this to work again. You got me all figured out, says Nasara. Do I understand women or what? I do. I'm sorry to hear that about your grandma, Tyler. Why bubble wrap? Because it makes my chair comfortable without having to spend over $200 on another one. I did, Marco, and that went terribly. That went very, very badly. That actually went exactly as I expected it to go. Badly. Okay, now we're going to see if this works. So I am going to take this charger and I'm going to plug it in. We're going to see if we get a light. And it appears that we don't get a light. So now we're going to move on and we're going to work on that crystal. I don't do that, Nash Funk, because the thing is that information can be found on my website, and typically when people ask, it's because they want to react by going, "Oh my god, it's so much money!" So I just stopped. And especially since a lot of the audience is international, if somebody lives someplace where they could pay their rent for the entire year with $1,000, and then I tell them what a New York price is, they usually have a complete and utter heart attack, and it just gets annoying to hear that over and over again. So I figure because people who are interested will check it out on the website, people who are not won't. But I usually don't bother with it in chat just because it's like, oh my god, holy moly. He charges enough money that he can pay people a living wage. How dare he? Then it'll make me sad. So okay. I am at work, Zoidberg, because there are MacBooks to be fixed. Thank you very much, Dislok. I appreciate that. This would be $325 plus tax because this is related to the SMC. Sometimes you give people a break on board repair if it's easy and they weren't a dick, but this is going to be a fucking nightmare. So $325 plus tax for you. Actually, this is not going to be a nightmare for me. This will probably be a nightmare for. Hey!
Hi!
Hey, friend!
Hi!
Hi, turn the camera for me, towards our friend. Be a cameraman, hi. How's it going? Hi, focus. There you go.
Focus, you fuck.
It knows that you talk shit about Sony cameras, that's why. This thing focuses on everybody but you. What's that? Is that your cue?
No, this is new. It just came in today. So feel free to SNC the hell out of that.
I actually have one here that needs an SMC, but I don't have my SMC reballing jig on this desk, which means that I can't do it as much as I'd like to.
No problem.
Because the thing is, I'd really like to. Is that a customer? Hi. Oh, that guy's annoying as hell. Hi. No, don't. Oh, damn. You can't. It's too late. Hi. You gotta answer. What is that? If only I had a stencil or Captain tape. Looks like this is gonna wind up in the Paul queue. His extension is 401. He's fixing drives right now. He doesn't exist. You're the only one who exists. You're gonna be Steve. You be Steve. Embrace Steve. Alright, so after that I plug it in and I still don't get anything. So that means that most likely our SMC is indeed bad. I feel bad for Hi. He picked up the phone on the biggest pain in the ass that's ever come into the store. So we are gonna... Hi is dealing with a difficulty 5 customer, so Paul, help him. That guy's he's the most annoying. Okay, take the old SMC off.
What else do you need? Do you need an SMC cord?
I'm probably fine. Tell Hi to sound more confident too. He sounds like he's... Hi, this is your house. Whose house? My house. Whose house? My house. Hi, you have to sound more confident than that. Like, okay. He's going to hear that and he's going to turn into... he's going to eat you like an alligator or crocodile. Also, I keep that on because to get new business afterwards. But all like the waiting on customer ones, don't answer that shit after closing. Because I want to get the money after closing, but I don't want to get the annoying 2-hour conversation people after closing. Yeah, make sense?
Yeah.
That's why the caller ID has the status and all that in there. If it's like wait, pick up, fixed, and it's like, okay, yeah, you can come by and give me money. But if it's like WOC and it's going to be a long, annoying, drawn-out conversation, fuck that. Leave a voicemail. We'll answer you tomorrow. So unstar 51. But just don't be a noob and don't pick up for annoying shit.
If they're not in the system, then SNC.
Yes. The whole point of the system is to get the money but not get the aggravation. Like, we'll take the aggravation during open hours, but when it's closing hours, I don't want the aggravation, I just want the money. And that person is definitely fucking aggravation. For like 7.5 years, every time he calls, it's aggravation. What was he talking about? Was he talking really, really slow and in this strange, annoying accent? What did he say? Oh, yeah, you can't talk to him on a weekend. You can talk to him Monday to Friday when he's here. He is not a bitch to your personal desire to call whenever you want. Yes, I know, but that's what he does.
He asked for Steve's home phone number.
He probably had...
No, he was like,
That dude asked for my personal number like several years ago, over and over again. He tried to trick Tasha into giving him my personal number. He tried to trick Hi into saying that you never said call back on Monday. I know, but he tried to trick Hi and he almost got tricked because Hi, you're reverting into your shell when he says these things. Read the notes. I need you to scream, whose house? My house. Whose house? Like do that over and over and over again until you're blown up to the point of no, that's not what my notes said, motherfucker. I said call back Monday. Actually, there's a song that you need to listen to. It's who's the guy that does that? Better have my money when they come to collect. Who does that song? I'm gonna look this up. There's a song you need to listen to, Hi, to get yourself some confidence here. Because you reverted into a shell as soon as that guy called. You can't revert into a shell when a douchebag calls. Let's see. Better have my money when I come to collect. Okay, look for a song by Stitches called Brick in Your Face. Listen to that song. Okay. Listen to it right now. This is important.
it's very important. And your iPhone 4 just scratched the hell.
Actually, play it on Steve's speaker because his speakers have some bass. I'm gonna play this song, and I want you to enter this mentality every time a douchebag calls and lies to you about what was written in text to him. Because you can't have that like meek voice when somebody's like lying and bullshit. I'm gonna use your speakers, Steve, because they're better. Sorry.
What was that?
I need to use your speakers for something.
You want to carry it over there?
This is the mindset that I need you to be in. Seventh. Let's see if Steve's speakers are on. Oh.
Now what you gonna do with it? 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 Better have my money work on the collect.
I've heard this before.
You can stop the song when you feel like you've gotten the message. Hi. Okay, back to this. Okay, so this is ready for a new SMC. Now we have to take an SMC off the other board. Can you turn that off? Because it's driving me crazy now. Turn that off. Better have my money when I come to collect. That's the attitude you need to have. Like, ah! Right now I'm not like, oh, SMC, balls, yeah, maybe. No, I'm like, I put those balls in your face. Now you're going to have a green light on it. Okay. You're going to get there. Hi. It's going to be. All right, so now we're going to take the SMC off of this board. Will we get to see it is my question. Yes, I'm going to reball it now. I haven't reballed something in like 2 years, so I suck. But we're going to try it anyway. Anel says he fucked up an ISL circuit and now it's totally destroyed. Can you fix it for me? Can you call... Do you have Napoleon's number for payroll?
No.
I have to give you that. Yeah, we could... Yes, NL, we can totally fix that problem. Ask Steve for the number for payroll. We can definitely fix that problem, NL. Yeah, we're fixing it right now. Okay. This sounds like a conversation that should have been muted. No way in hell! How many other people watching this need to learn that lesson? That's a garbage song, but it's excellent for training new people. I'm not saying you talk to customers like Stitches. I'm just saying that that is your... We do. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yes. That's probably not even encrypted. Say yes. Yes, absolutely we do. Absolutely, yes. 450. Enough. 450. 450, hi. I don't need that Patrick Kiefer, but I appreciate it. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Go play with your Nintendo. God-awful music, but excellent social lessons from Stitches. Life lessons with Stitches. Next time he calls, say, don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Go play with your Nintendo. You're also going to have to get an AK tattooed on your face. He has an AK-47 tattooed on his face. That rapper. It lets people know that if we tell you to call back on Monday, you better call back on Monday. Because I got an AK tattooed on my face.
The Kalashnikov. M16A2.
M16A2?
Yes.
What's a Kalashnikov?
Kalashnikov is an AK-47.
I call it...
That's the inventor. That's what it's called overseas.
How many people know... How many rappers know that that's the name?
They don't even know their weapons. I don't want to hear you talking about no weapons if you don't even know your weapons.
He has it tattooed on his face.
Don't even know it's a Kalashnikov.
Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Go play with your Nintendo.
It's the most popular rifle in the entire world.
Stitches. He's the most popular rapper in the entire world.
Somehow I don't believe it.
Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Go play with your Nintendo. Oh, I'm very nice to people. That's the thing. I'm nice, but I have my boundaries, and you have to always set boundaries. You can be nice while having boundaries. Okay, now I'm going to make sure that I not only remove the solder from each old lead-free crap from every old ball, but I'm also going to make sure that each one of these solder pads is capable of accepting solder by putting a little bit on each one. So little scrapey scrape on each individual pad. Don't. Don't play with me, boy. Hello.
I got my phone a little bit wet in the sink.
Mhm.
Everything to dry out the phone.
Let me see.
Sure.
What does it do now?
Just nothing.
Typically, we only work on them for data recovery, just because Apple will usually replace it for like 99 to 199.
Oh, I see.
So if you need data off of it, we do that. But there's not much that we really do with.
It's okay. I just did it back up. But they charge $60 or no, $70 to just dry it out.
That doesn't do anything.
At Staples?
Don't. It's a scam.
Is it?
Yeah, you don't want it to be dried. You want it to be cleaned. Dry doesn't do anything because all the crap is still going to be on there.
But in other words, if it turns back on, they only charge you if it turns back on.
Yeah, but it'll die a day later. I'll show you. Let me. I'll show you a picture. I actually got one from Tech Dry. She's about to go to Tech Dry. You're scaring her.
What about using rice or using a desiccant or something?
No. The way this is like the least proper analogy there is, but the way I liken it is to imagine wiping your ass versus drying your ass. Like here, so this is what it looks like after Tech Dry. So wait, this is the crappy picture, but this is after Tech Dry. Like all that crap is still there. You don't want it to be dry. You want it to be clean. The problem is that phone is worth about $40 to $50 at this point.
Right.
So even the amount of money that they're going to charge you to clean it, to dry it, is going to be more than the phone is actually worth, much less cleaning it. But at the very least, I would not put the money into that because it's not going to do anything.
Glad it's stopped by you.
Yeah, and look, he's opening it already. You want a Pentalobe 1 screwdriver?
I have.
Oh, a pry tool?
Pry tool. No,
I-
metal. Yes.
Why don't you want the BlackBerry pry tool?
Good thing that you located right here where even I could remember. How long have you been over here?
About almost 8 years. Paul, you heard Staples and came running.
I just thought that does not seem. Literally, it's an iPhone 5.
If the damage was little enough that would work, then it would work with it. They didn't do it.
If it's recent enough, it may actually be something that's
Oh, good.
reasonably
Well, it
fixable.
wasn't like 2 hours ago.
Sure, you get a little beat up and
No worries.
still soaking wet inside.
That's actually a good thing because you may not have corrosion yet.
Oh, wow.
Now it's this thing is done.
Oh, let me see.
Very done. Look at the way it's built up over here on the screen even up top.
Oh, dude.
So all in here, yeah.
Rip.
This is done.
Can I leave it open a few hours just to see?
If you want, but this is not gonna because all of this burning here, and that's all from the logic board there. But yeah,
How long we will go? I guess we'll be on close against together, right?
yeah, put it in front of a fan for a while or something.
Are you guys open for another like half hour?
We're closed already.
Oh, you are. I'm sorry.
We're closed. I just don't have a life, and he's waiting for his train.
Or something like that.
I'll buy it from you.
Just be really careful when you're pointing in there. So
Do you have anything I could buy from you just to try that?
I have some Q-tips.
Oh, thank you.
If you want, you can have a seat and take the phone out. How comfortable do you feel taking the board out of the phone? Thing is, if you can use the ultrasonic cleaner for free if you take the board out of the phone. That's my deal.
Oh, sure. Tell me how to do it. I'll try.
There's a guide online. I honestly don't even know how to take that one out because I'm not the one who usually does it. You can use that computer to look up online how to take the board out of the phone, and if you do, I'll throw it in the ultrasonic cleaner for free. But you have to take the phone out and put it back together.
Mine's gone. Camille and Anel found it, and that was the end of it.
Okay.
Have you ever taken the board out?
We take the boards out for data recovery.
By we mean he.
Like if you have pictures on there that you have nowhere else,
Oh,
then
no, of
I
course
will take that board out of there, get it to work again to get your pictures off.
Well,
Yeah.
I did actually just save it like 2 days ago, so I'm not so worried about the pictures. But as far as things like, getting my phone book or something like that, is that part of what you'd be recovering?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have a landline and a laptop.
All the damage is going to be under these things called shields, so to actually clean it, unfortunately, you have to take the board out.
Yeah. You haven't opened 6 o'clock yet?
Hmm?
Is it 6?
547.
My mailbox gets down the street and they close at 6.
Oh, yeah. I would run. It's going to take you longer than that to take that apart. So I would definitely run to the mailbox place if you need to get there before they close.
Do that and come back? I mean, this isn't doing. I mean, literally, I'll
Yeah.
be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, as long as it's real 5 minutes and out East Village 5 minutes.
Close to it.
Okay,
Can I
yeah.
get you a cup of coffee or anything like that?
No, I'm good.
Okay, thanks a lot. I'll be right back.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Let's see if Paul gave me crappy solder paste. Thank you, FinTech. It's an iPhone 5. Like, I can't... Oh, hi, can you turn the ultrasonic on? Make sure the heater is on. Like, I can't fix an iPhone 5 for liquid damage for any... Like, that phone is $50. What am I going to do, charge $20 to do liquid damage repair? I can't do it. It's impossible. There's no way in hell it's worth my time to take that apart. But if you want to take it apart using all of my tools with a desk that is free because it's a weekend and we're closed, go for it. And you're not a dick, go for it. But fuck if I'm doing it. Alright. That's the thing with phone repair. It's just not worthwhile enough to actually... I don't want to be the place that... I really don't want to be the place that fixes iPhone 5 liquid damage for the sake of the phone. Like, no. Water.
So that
So
Lewis will
it-
always get the perfect amount of flux.
Oh,
on-
one push and
Yes.
cool. Yeah, someone you load the syringe into
Yes.
it. Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna get that for Lewis.
So a
I'll
30
get it.
cc syringe doser.
Yeah, pretty much. It's so fucking cool.
Are you limiting my flux usage?
Yes. That's gonna make life easier for everyone.
Why?
It dispenses you can calibrate to dispense the perfect amount of flux.
I already dispensed the perfect amount of flux manually.
Lewis,
There is nothing wrong with my flux usage.
I found one on eBay, by the way.
What search term did you use?
Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Go play with your Nintendo. Boy, I've got extendos. Bitch, I've got extendos.
There
Don't
were so many of them when I was looking for it.
stick some. Did you make the listing yet? Hi. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Go play with your Nintendo. I can't let people open their crap when we're actually open and there's a line out the door and 10 people in the 700 square foot space. But if I'm closed and I'm already here, fine. But you have to not be a dick. And I have to be able to sense that you're not a dick before I make the offer. No, he did not. Tip thief. Did not get arrested. Alright, now we're going to try to do this without the solder balls melt all combining into one big ball. Please work. Please melt. Some of these on the outside really don't want to melt. Alright, that's about as good as that's going to get. Take off the tape. Okay, now this is the flip method, which is what I prefer. So, watch. Now I know some of you are going to be going, Lois, you missed one. Lois, you missed one. No, I didn't. Check this out. Watch what we do. We add flux. The way that I am going to remove this is by heating it, and in that process, whatever is not perfectly out of there will be. So this flux syringe is out of flux. If only we had more flux. Yes. 2 solder balls and a tool that shoots organic flux. We need more flux, hi. 30 cc's is like half a board's worth. Whoa. I just shot that thing. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Go play with your Nintendo. Now I got that stupid stong stuck in my head. Stitches. Alright. Some authentic Amtech flux from store.rossmangroup.com. Hello. Hi, can you get her the screwdriver she would need to take the board out of her phone? And give her a space over there. Just don't put her on hold like Kevin would. Hi, you're clearly putting her on hold. You're not even getting up. What the fuck? Hi! Oh my god, you're as useless as Kevin. Jesus Christ.
Maybe I am Kevin.
Okay. Oh no, microscope camera. Microscope camera, what happened to your little camera? There we go. I'm gonna have to fix the HDMI port on my camera. So check it out. Now you guys think that some of those aren't melted, but the thing is, I don't want to put too much effort into heating it immediately because I'm gonna have to heat it again to get this damn plate off. So we heat and flip. And then we pray that the balls are good. Also, I'm going to get rid of crap like this, because that's going to combine into one big ball. That's scary. Ah, no! Ah, damn it. Shit. Well, that was no good. So close. Okay, one more ball. Are you hungry, Hi? Hungry? Oh yeah, I got all the trail mix here. That ball's a little too big. Good enough. Okay, heat it up. Another set of balls that combine. Damn it. Okay, that's good enough. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what you're saying. Even more. Oh. No, it's only on a 5S. Um, okay, that is the way it's supposed to go. I'm good. Thank you. Now, some balls are bigger than the others, but once it actually settles down, you'll notice that it'll be fine. Once it settles onto the board. They actually not, because I didn't wick the pads. Oh shit. I just remembered that now. So I didn't leave any room. Yeah, that's not good. Well, one way to find out, I suppose. Are you being mute? Hi. Okay. Okay, a little bit of rapid cool technology. Rapid cool technology. We're going to turn off the rapid cool technology. And now we plug it in. And
No, he was like, oh, he was like, oh, you know, oh, is there a way I can contact? Like, oh, can you contact me? Or, oh, yeah, he must have a cell phone already.
we still have 8.2 volts.
No, on call for all the. We better start getting paid a lot more if we're gonna be on call.
And SMC reset is still there. Meaning either my balls are too big or that's another dead SMC.
$1,000 for your recovery then. An unrefundable $5,000 deposit.
Well then. It's interesting that it has the exact same thing, because it's not just no green light, it's also no green light and that we're also still missing the 8.5 volts. So we have zero change after SMC replacement, exact same issue. Let's see. I see a little corrosion by current sensing.
So what you took off was a good SMC?
I don't know.
Let me get that.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Really smaller. I get the feeling like this one isn't turning.
Oh, I threw it on the floor. So I wouldn't confuse it.
Yeah. Oh, found it.
How do you know it's good?
Because you said there's no change.
What if they're both bad? What if I just burnt 3437?
Oh, we got plenty of these. The 00165.
I don't think I need this cap to ground here anyway. Oh, wow, you're burned. Let's see, is SMC BCAC okay present here? You are. Perhaps a bad SMC. Even if we didn't have a green light, because of the DCN board, we should still have PP Bus G3 hot at 8.5 volts, not 8.2. Time for a food order. And another SMC. See what happens if I punch this chip first. No, I don't, Subs Dude. I never do. Especially for you. Especially for you. Yeah, let's get that chip off. Yes, I have them all linked in the description down below. Nigkalful, what? NGKFUL. Why do your names all so silly? Get names that are easy to say. Jesus. How the fuck am I supposed to read that? Okay, so we had some balls that were bridged. I'm still good. That was dumb. I really should. If I was going to use too much solder balls that were too large by mistake, I should have at the very least given myself the luxury of a nicely wicked board, because if the pads are fully wicked, then it's at least going to absorb some of the excess solder and let it spread out without shorting. I just don't know where my wick actually went. The wick is somewhere on this desk. It's hiding. It's hiding. Well, here we go. How do you test a chip? You replace it and see if it works. Why are you staring at me like a dragon? Don't do what an L does. And yeah, he was giving me the NL dragon stare, with thousands of question marks. Yeah, NL gives the stare of 1,000 question marks. Always wick your pads. Can I use a touch bar SMC on the 3437? So I have to get up then. Random? Random. 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 Why does every woman in New York City wear these combat boots now? I guess it's for smashing patriarchy or something.
Thinking of a really nice troll.
What?
I'm gonna make a touch bar chime, and then you bring it to the Apple Store, and then you say, "My MacBook is chiming. It's not supposed to chime." What do you think?
That would be hysterical. What noise do they make now?
Nothing. No, please. We gotta send someone to do that.
I'm-
And we have to be like, bring your computer. Look, it doesn't chime, and resets the piano. Look, mine chimes. They're gonna be like, with a million fucking questions right on top of their head.
Huh?
I think you get a hot guy on there and be like, oh no, that's just because of the reset of the blah 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 blah. What?
might not be far off.
No, because he won't have a script to read off of at that point. He'll be so fucking confused.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna give us an answer like what an L would say with the question mark.
Kevin.
Yeah. How many question marks would Kevin have if you above his head? Where'd you come up with this question marks thing?
You modified it to a folder.
Question mark folder. Yeah, Kevin was giving people question mark folders. I like how he tries to explain things in as confusing a way as possible. Charge, little bicycle, charge. Charge. What happened to Western Union, man? What's that? I steal tip jar. Ew. I'm a sad panda that Lewis forgot to wick it. Have a veggie burrito on me. Thank you very much, Thermal Reboot. I appreciate that. I don't know why you feel bad that I'm an idiot, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I have a kitty cat named Blackberry. My kitty cat named Blackberry. I have a kitty cat. This combat boot trend seems to be among the blue-haired variety. It seems to be like one of those fuck the patriarchy things. I actually got an interview request from somebody. They wanted to interview me about some topic. This was a year ago. I gotta find the handle. And it said, the Twitter profile of this woman actually said, these boots are for walking all over the patriarchy. That made me laugh. I couldn't stop laughing. And then she contacted me again. And it's like, I don't understand why I haven't gotten a response from you people. It's like, because you fucking hate men. And you're asking a man for an interview. Now go away. Go away. These boots are for stepping all over the... Yeah, okay. You step on somebody else. And leave me alone. Alright, this SMC looks like it's good for harvesting now. What? I did not harvest the JTech. What's that smell, Hi? Is that pepperoni or nail polish remover? Or gasoline? Paul, are you cleaning your hands with carburetor cleaner? Seriously? Paul, you really using carburetor cleaner to wash your hands? That's carburetor cleaner. Why? That smells like shit, Paul. Why are you washing your hands with carburetor cleaner? That's definitely not OSHA certified. Jurgen, I have no tips because that is such a broad question that it's impossible to answer. Very broad question with no context. Ruffle, ruffle, smosh, smosh. Gonna burn away any of the edge bonding that's stuck there. See these places over here where the pad looks like it's gone? Like, for example, this one. It's not actually gone. You just scrape a little bit, and it's back. Paul is printing out MSDS sheets for the carburetor cleaner. Oh my god. So any edge bonding stuck here is just totally been seeing sold at GTFO by a hot wick. It's like using a Brillo pad. If Paul has time to print out MSDS sheets, that means he must not have enough PM Sleep S4Ls to work on. Maybe I should rip 15 pads off of this board. Teresa should leave Australia and come live someplace civilized like New York. She'd have a job here. Alright, let's clean out my stencil. Now the stencil's flux is going to be really hard to clean if it's cold, so we're going to heat it up. After heating it up, wipe it off. There's a law for everything, Obelix. I'm sure there is. But following that one is a waste of time. I follow the law that if I don't get this stuff done for customers, they are going to come in and kick me in the ball sack and scream at me until I'm out of business. Because there won't be any laws to follow if you don't have a business anymore because you didn't do your real job because you were focusing on stupid crap like MSDS sheets. Plus, most of those laws weren't written by people who actually run businesses anyway. They were written by people in response to some stupid other crap that have never had to actually set priorities or deal with customers. There's a fundamental, this is probably I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but I have a fundamental lack of respect for people who write legislation who've never had a customer-facing position in their life. Like, if you've never had to make a customer happy or juggle expectations of numerous people, I just don't care what it is you have to say. If you've never had to juggle the expectations of many people in order to get something done in a voluntary environment, I don't care. I don't care that you think MSDS sheets are more important than my job. Just tell me more from your air-conditioned city office how I should be running my business. Tell me more. Tell me more. This stencil is bent, isn't it? Yeah, this stencil is bent. What am I doing to myself? If you've never had to run a small business, don't regulate it, then you shouldn't be the one regulating it. If you've never had to tell a patient or a patient's wife, I'm sorry, your husband's not going to live, then don't be regulating how doctors deal with their patients. If you've never had to engineer a car and figure out, how do I make this thing $7,000 and sellable but also not blow up, then you shouldn't be the one regulating how an automobile is manufactured. I just don't care.
Yeah, but that same one, I think the last time I looked, I couldn't find it for decent, enough price. The whole set, yeah.
Phoebe?
Little Phoebe.
48 megapixel Phoebe? With your new Huawei phone that is totally illegal to possess?
Because Trump said so?
Steve has a phone that's illegal to possess.
What do you think? Is Trump and Tim Cook onto something? Oh, look at his headrest.
It's been repaired. What's wrong with my headrest? I like that it's sharp because it keeps Anel from sitting in my chair. Having to kick him out of my chair on the weekend is a pain in the ass because he fucks up my desk. BBL. This stencil looks like it's bent now, so now I'm not going to get a good reball. Oh well.
Right there, on the desk. Why?
Yeah, this is what it's
So what would you think of Apple in 3 words? Form over function. That's an easy one. Form over function. The brightness switch is always going to get confused when you have something reflective like metal by it. Alright, so now we put some solder paste.
Well, I didn't actually. Yeah, I need a picture.
I need you to know how to do image creation. Can you learn image creation?
I need a microscope.
Yeah, you Paul's computer and steal his HDMI capture. Preheat from far away. I'm not going to use a credit card when I can not use my credit card. I use my credit card to pay for stuff. Seriously? Seriously? Is this what we're gonna do? They're all gonna come out and all the balls are gonna jump out? No. You did, didn't you? Oh my god. Son of a bitch. I have not, hi. Is the Apple credit card the one that you're supposed to use for reballing? Then what's the point of it? Now I'm just going to find balls in the stencil. And okay, you melt it into place.
Yes, sir. What you're getting, I would call it it'll save you a lot of headache.
I don't really have any thoughts about Apple canceling AirPower. I was kind of excited about it since I'm supposed to want to use Bluetooth headphones for everything, but there's no way to wirelessly charge them, so I kind of thought if Apple got something released with it, it would push others to follow on board, but they didn't. I could be wrong here because I didn't follow the news much with it because I don't care much about it, but didn't they get aggravated at somebody else who had the AirPower name and go to court over trademark or copyright or something like that? And then it's kind of interesting if they actually went through all that effort to get the right to use the name and then didn't release the product. That's a waste of somebody's time in court. I'm sure lawyers got paid, but it doesn't make it less of a waste of time if that is what occurred. There's more? But wait, there's more? Alright, it's time to just give up at some point. Because food is going to be coming in a minute anyway, and the second that gets here, I'm not going to want to do this anymore. So, let's just see what we got. It's probably going to be a bunch of balls stuck together. It's probably going to make me sick. A woman bought me those shorts. I forget her name, but she sent a very nice letter. Unfortunately, she didn't include her phone number or personal email. Or any way for me to look her up online to see if she was hot. But no, the screens. Put those up high. Whoa. All these balls look like, I dare say, they're even. There's just one that I have to make a little bit bigger. That's actually a nice SMC. Ball is a little too big. That ball's too big too. If the ball's big enough to see, it's probably too big. She still gets the board out of the phone a little bit faster than Paul replaces the screen. Remember when Christina was here and she was telling people like an hour?
Yeah.
And like you would overhear it, and this is when we had the iPhone 5 parts pre-assembled, like the home button and the cable and the webcam flex and the earpiece and all that. Yeah, like you would scream, "What? No, to 5 minutes." Yeah, because like the webcam, the earpiece, and the home button and all that stuff was, I bought it in the screen. It was like an extra $1 or $2 to do that. And she was still telling people an hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, I remember you lost it because you overheard it and you went, "What?" Alright, so this board is properly wicked. So the reason I like the pads to be wicked here is that if I did use if one of the balls is bigger, then the excess solder is going to get absorbed into the pad, whereas if I already have solder on the pad, then there's no place for that excess solder to go besides combining into the ball next to it and becoming a bigger ball. Also, hi, why'd you put the light there? Now it looks stupid. You have to move it no, like this way, towards here. That's still kind of weird. Is that turned up all the way?
Yeah.
Can you turn it down a little, hi? There you go. All right. I don't want to look like a ghost. You're trying to make me into a ghost. Please fix the open trace, please. What are you talking about, open trace? If you said, like, ball A4 or this for that signal, sure. But the trace? Like, which fucking trace? Look at this board. Look at how many traces are here. Fix the trace. The trace. Really? Really? Look at the amount of traces here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how many traces there are. Which trace? I don't know.
Wait, did you nick that or was that like Zoink?
What? There's nothing nicked. Are you kidding? You think that matters? That's still a trace. Okay, there's a little bit of the conformal coating has come off of it. Who fucking cares? That's fine.
It's not perfect.
Jesus. The levels of OCD in chat. You think that matters?
Paul would have redone that.
How long have you been watching this channel for? Gee, don't remove any of the BGA chips I've soldered for the past 6 years.
It's probably breadcrumbs from your
Yeah.
from the meal that you ate before, right?
Dude, the shit that you would... If you think that matters, my God.
This is the junk one, right?
missing a little bit of solder mask. No, that's the good one. I'm just saving the box because actually I shouldn't save the box. I don't know why I'm saving the box. That cable was $150, but and it doesn't even retain when you're charging it. It doesn't retain pairing to the whatever you're doing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was gonna review it just because of how bad it was.
What the fuck? I mean, that's
For $150 for a Bluetooth cable. Alright, so we're going to solder this onto the board. Yes, indeed, I laugh at my students. Why don't you complain about a missing JTAG connector next? Maybe you should complain that it doesn't have the JTAG on it. Maybe you should complain that I used a Panasonic fuse instead of a Bourne's fuse. Why are you using a Panasonic fuse instead of a Bourne's fuse? You must fix that! How dare you! How dare you! Oh. That is not the original specification. I want the MSDS sheet to that MacBook board. You are turning it into a PC! You're going to argue that I'm turning it into a PC, aren't you? Alright, so we've soldered that SMC on, and we're going to see if this works, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to give this to Anel. And then I'm going to give it to Camille, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to throw it away. Because we don't give boards to Paul anymore if they're unfixable, because that's mean, that's cruel, and that's wrong. It's funny how my entire screwdriver set just dropped as I said that. I'm sorry, God. I didn't mean it. Of course we're going to give the fucked up boards to Paul. Of course. I think God was protesting the fact that I offered to not give Paul bad boards. I was an atheist until just that moment. Wow. Way to convert me. Okay, so we're going to use rapid cool technology to dry this board off. Rapid cool technology. Horrible image. Indeed, my face is a horrible image. But you're stuck with it until I hire somebody to do YouTube who's attractive. I actually worked on that the other day, but she never got back to me. We're thinking about hiring somebody for YouTube who's attractive to do board repair. Hire an anime-looking girl to do board repair. Let's see. Who would we find? Anime-looking... This lady? Is this... Hire this lady to do board repair? Oh, you're fake anime lady. This is pretending to be anime lady. Nah. That showed up when I searched for anime-looking lady or anime-looking girl or something. That name showed up. You tried to hire Ruby Lewis to be the host of your page? Hell no. That's never going to happen. I set my standards a little lower than that. Set my sights a little lower for that. I mean, I would take it, but...
So if this,
Okay.
just in case there's all
Plug this in.
then in order to activate a new phone,
Okay.
I need like
So with another SMC that I'm fairly certain I balled properly, I still get no light in the charger.
cars. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh, that's it.
And let's see what I get for...
Yeah, it smells it.
for
It's like the carburetor, but still.
Still?
Smells like a mixture of, Sergey, smells like a mixture of.
get Katja Kassin to do board repair. That could work. SMC reset is high. So we are right back where we started still. We have made 0 progress in several hours. Oh wait, it's gotten worse actually. Check this out. PP Bus G3 Hot is now 1.5 volts instead of 8. Oh, but Paul Daniels' software is not showing it. God damn it. Okay, let's close the Paul software. Open it back up. Yeah, 1.53. That's not the trace, you bastard. That has nothing to do with it. There's been far worse than that. But the 1.52 volts is interesting. Indeed, that trace is not it. That is nonsense. Let's see. I don't trust you, ISL.
Oh, great, it's lithium ion.
I don't trust that right trace either. I don't care what the resistance was measuring before. You're doing different things when there's voltage applied. Did you get the shield off? Yeah. Let's see what that iPhone 5 looks like. Alright, so this is that iPhone 5. Look, it's an A6 CPU. Oh, yikes. TriStar that is right next to CPU. Paul, this one has TriStar right next to the CPU. And underfilled. Have you seen this, Paul? Look at this. TriStar right next to CPU. I forgot about this model. Look at that. CPU, TriStar.
Yeah, try changing that.
Ugh.
You looking at mine?
Yeah.
Oh man. I have no idea what this is.
Oh God.
It does not look good.
I would still ultrasonic. Go for it. Maybe it'll work.
Can I get you guys something to eat or?
Oh, I'm good. I just ordered something. Hi, you hungry? Would you like some food? Hi, might I suggest bringing your W-2 form in so that I can start paying you? Remember, that cap did have corrosion on it, so I'm just replacing everything here since this chip talks to the SMC. And I just F'd that up. Damn it. Spread the seeds and watch it grow. I probably won't make any money off of this repair, Ramirez, and I probably won't fix it either. This is just killing time until my food arrives, honestly. Oh, what the hell? Really? 0.87 volts on PP bus? Let's see. 0.87? PP bus now is a short to ground, where PP bus did not have a short to ground before, and PP bus G3 hot does not go to the SMC. You know what? Is it that chip?
Someone must have set that up.
It was a self-contained unit. It had a brand name on it and everything. It was a self-contained unit.
I have a 90 ohm short to ground on PP bus that wasn't there before.
With your new SMC.
Yeah.
You botched the SMC 3 times?
PP Bus G3 Hot doesn't even go to the SMC. There's no PP Bus pads into the SMC.
Next to the SMC. One of those capacitors next to the SMC.
There's no PP Bus caps next to the SMC. Or even PP Bus S5 high side computing.
Is there anything else that PP Bus turns into after it makes up?
The audience is demanding Paul.
No. Paul's not here.
Pull left.
The audience wants to see Paul.
They just want to see a Zalmo.
There's no Zalmoing here. Promise. There is rage quitting, though. Hi. You want to fix this board?
No. I see. No.
I think you should fix the board. Hi. Come here. Hi.
I'm getting bullied.
Did you sign up for this?
No, I did not.
You did now. You know what you're doing. You've been here for like a week now.
A week? Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you have your power supply here at least?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just blow it all up. You know that's
I'll just sit.
You know that blow it all up, man. I was just gonna say he's Alex Jones of that. Not really. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think that's a snare. Yeah, I'll be the one.
You're gonna be me now?
Yeah, I'll
Oh no.
I see hi looks intimidated.
Oh.
Oh.
No. No one needs to see me.
Probably not 56 gig modem from like. Is there a way to time out a bunch of users at once?
No.
No, that's
No.
You're not the bot anymore? No.
I want to rage quit. I Can we give this to Paul? I want to give this to Paul. Oh. I'm going to measure the PP bus. Why did Lewis make me do this? $1 volt. Aye. So how is PP bus created? Is there a pen?
What do you need a pen?
Yep.
Let's get into Steve's hard drive bench. Steve's gonna start fucking up the drives. Oh really? He's gonna.
Something. Lewis is gone. He's not gonna save me. Lewis, food. What? No.
What are you eating right now? How do I fix it for? Come on. Give him a wait. Be entertaining. Be a hi-hat.
You're so entertaining in the chat room.
That's because I'm not in front of a camera.
You're not in front of the camera. The board's in front of the camera. And you're delayed about 5 seconds right now.
Fix it yet? It's
got fan spin? Yeah? Wouldn't it be funny if tomorrow was like 90 days I wanted to do it?
I only have one. There's only one in stock. That's it.
Oh. You know what I'll do? I'll just shill for store.rossmangroup.com, where you can find stuff like this and this.
Figure it out?
No?
Is this the board?
Yeah?
What are you looking at? Backlight?
No, TV bus.
Did you inject gold yet?
No.
What is PP dust when you plug it in?
3 point something.
And how many amps you take? Turn on?
Yeah, it's on.
That's on?
Yeah.
You're taking 0 amps.
No.
What is PP dust?
It is 1.5 volts. Mm.
I would inject voltage. And get
Alright.
thermal pepe.
Ooh, thermal pepe. Oh. Else. Huh. 4. Let's put just a little bit of flux. I am reading chat. What the hell? Alright, time for thermal pepe. Why am I doing this again? Oh, I mean,
No power. No. Doesn't take any power from the power supply. Doesn't take any.
that money will not encourage me.
Hook me up just 'cause it's my phone number.
Ah. No, I need to thermal pepe cable.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that another time. That's a waste.
Another time?
Yeah.
Does that mean I can stop the stream?
Oh, you getting the thermal pepe?
No.
Wait, you didn't stop the stream, did you?
No.
Oh, get the thermal pepe.
Oh,
You said you stopped it already. No,
no,
you can't.
no.
Give up, I give up.
Did I hear give up?
It seems like that's the least that we're seeing for any kind of problems. It is partly because it's the least popular one, because it was released at the same time as the 10, and everybody said, oh, I'm going to buy the 10 instead of the 8. But even the ones that we have, and they're not as destroyed as the 10s get, are easy to fix. So the 8 seems to be
Who wants me to stop the stream?
10 doesn't have a limit. The 8 still has a limit.
Who wants me to
Yeah,
stop?
that's the whole thing these days. They want to take everything off the phone so that you have 100% coverage of the front of the screen. Care less if there's a little black bar on the top of the phone. And they all just keep getting bigger and bigger. I still don't have my phone. I love my phone. I'm gonna have to get rid of it at the end of the year because Microsoft's ending all the service for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I would have loved that file a long time. Like,
Use my phone cable to. Well, still need to get the thermal Pepe cable. Pepe Bus donated $5. Make me go G. Okay, maybe I will. I'll be back. Lewis, someone donated $5.69 to make Pepe Bus go G3 hot.
Well, go do it. You'll work for $5, won't you?
$5.69?
You're getting paid here if you don't give me your W.
Uh,
You have to give me a W-2 form or I can't pay you.
isn't it a W4? Yeah.
All the chips are using lower power and the batteries are open.
and the camera. Oh yeah, and what's I see a G and a P? Does that
The regular and the plus.
just in terms of the battery, not in terms of the phone?
No, the batteries are much different.
Dear God, why am I doing this? Huh?
This is all offerings of ours.
Right, but you're saying that's for an actual model or
This is all the offerings of ours. This is what you can get.
I have power.
5C, 5S, SE is 6, 6 regular, 6 plus, 6S, 6 plus.
you recommend the 8 greater
Go outside of mine. If you want a good camera, go outside of mine. They told on about their camera and everything, but nothing makes a good backup.
that's true. That's true.
But no, there's like the one that Steve has, the like Honor View 20 or something like that. Honor View 20. It's a Chinese knockoff type phone. It has just a nice, easy flavor of Android on it. There's no bloatware, no spyware, no nothing. It's great. No spyware. If you turn it off. No, they proved that. They proved that there's nothing on there. Some independent one. They sniffed the data traffic and everything.
Okay. Now.
That bag is not waterproof. You need to stop driving it or something. There's 4 o'clock on the
I have a Goodwood charger, one of them's dead, and that one's on the charger. That one goes.
I like that has the wire instead of it being on. Because that's the wiring into the super plug. That you can cut the plug off and wire it.
I like not having to have this stupid thing on, or at least it's independent of where this is.
Yes.
And look at me. I could charge.
I charge everything.
I want to get a little vending machine, so I'm going to say I can charge your iPhone.
And I already have everything for that because I wanted to make a tire filler for up front. I wanted to make a point operated tire filler for bicycles. It's going to give you like, 50 cents for a minute worth of air. A minute should be long enough to fill up the tire.
What about having one of those charger phone hazard things?
Might as well put all that energy to use doing something. Okay, you can put a dynamo on. They're noisy and they're energy, which it goes backwards. Because you're using electricity from a motor to move you, and now you're going to use the movement to create electricity. We're trying to get through it. You can't get through it. Look up the laws of
I did ground it.
Great. Fun. I was watching the live people with their phone. Like, oh yeah, there's people watching this shop. Awesome. I'll see you guys again. I mean, hopefully not for more fixed jobs or whatever. But you sure can't get you people?
No, we're fine.
Oh, something job or whatever. Thank you very much. I'll definitely recommend you have like Instagram.
I did connect ground.
There were some great old pictures on there. Did you save the pictures at least?
Hey, Lewis, you didn't connect the fan.
What?
You didn't connect the fan.
So you're looking for fan spin and there's no fan spin because the fan spin's not connected?
Yes.
You're so far from getting fan spin.
I know that, but still.
PP bus yet?
No.
Then who cares
You
about
have
fan
any
spin?
light?
You have PP3 too?
Nope.
You have platform
You're
resets?
supposed to have PP3 before. Did you destroy PP3 before too?
No.
Actually,
No.
those two things can't be true at the same time. You could definitely, this is not befanging money. Yes, it is. But you could definitely befang home with the amount of.
Gentlemen, again, thank you so much.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks.
Enjoy the weather.
Thank you very much. You too. New phone soon. Thanks a lot for your help.
Adventurous to take on that job.
Yeah. I don't mind doing that. It's just you have to take the phone apart. Because for an iPhone that's worth $50, I can't do that. I can offer you all the stuff you need to do it. If your time is worth it, then sure.
And it's
I
not
almost forgot. You guys want some lettuce? I left my farmer's market bag under there.
Oh.
Seriously, you want some really, really good salad upstairs?
trying to get him these guys.
Come on, here's your chance.
Um,
No, I got you.
the iPhone did not work.
You're scaring me.
One for you? Okay.
I have a lunch dollar.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Superman. Okay.
You have to be entertaining.
And
Dance.
enter.
Dance. Put the camera on and dance if you're looking for your shirt. Did you teach him how to be entertaining for stream?
I can't be entertaining for stream. That's why I don't stream.
Why?
Because
People always want to see you.
I don't know.
They find you entertaining.
Do they? I don't
You
think
have
so.
to run HDMI wires to the office.
I think they find our interaction entertaining. They don't find me entertaining. I'm too matter of fact and too blunt. Like Hi's gonna kill you.
It's kind of like the odd couple. We're
He's
the.
barely reaching it, and it's unlocked, and it's gonna fall backwards and fall right off.
You're giving me $3,000 if that breaks.
It's not. Ah, screw it.
They got to see our price listing calendar for all of it. Before I took it.
No, it's not live.
No, I think it's the odd couple aspect of it. Like, I just destroy, flux, too much solder, room, like rip things
Oh,
off.
what's on that fucking board?
Yeah, like you wick the pads on the iPhone and you remove the
Yes.
capacitors and put them back on.
Yes.
It's the exact opposite. We have the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite approach to everything. I'm glad I found you, Paul.
I'm glad I got out of all the pictures.
I remember when I first got your email, I was wondering, I thought Owen makes more than this. What is he talking about?
Yeah, if you work for a dealership, robbing bastards. Basically, yeah.
What do you need to start a dealership?
Started a dealership, lots and lots of money.
Is that profitable?
Yeah.
How much money do you need to start a dealership?
You gotta look at the franchise fees, first off, and then you need land. You need a couple acres to be able to put cars on and buildings on.
0 amps? What?
Upstairs, we can get a 4
Let me.
No, building an elevator. Car elevator.
You know what? One thing I've been curious about is seeing, since I have prepared
I
as much as I have, I remember they said when I said you have to be in business for this business loan. In 2009, I was in business for business. But I am like this registered business. I'm kind of curious what I would qualify for. And if so, what would I do?
Construction on a new store.
Well, like, what would you do if you really looked at my personal trainer says it's not. Can I discuss this later?
This is off doing. I don't know. They're talking. Let me find. Let me solder it to another place on the board. I'm gonna resolder that wire because that wire was, yeah. Thanks for the 100 knocks. But will I actually fix it? I don't think so. Lucas is too busy talking to Paul right now. And they're talking about things. Why am I doing this? Phone lady is gone. You know what? I really want to give up. I really do. I did put a ground on it. I'm putting 1 volt and there's no amps. That means that the ground sucks, or my soldering sucks. And that's my soldering. This is, you know what? $43.12 is what's at stake. It all sucks. Yes, I have soldered before. Let's cut some wire.
I do. You got a laptop here, iPhone, iPad, all these applications. Very few of them are running.
Let's see what chat says. I'm slowly starting to give up. Slowly. Very slowly. This is terrible.
You guys are open tomorrow, right?
Yep.
From 12 to... How
Yep.
much is it if, like, say, it's probably a board damage?
$325 to $425 plus tax.
Do I pay after? Or
Yeah, after.
Okay. So that you guys will see what's going on with it. Okay. Thank you.
It's 8 o'clock. The store is closed. Yet someone comes in. Why is the door unlocked? I have no idea. Thank you for the $5 donation, Triple RRR. No? Yeah? I could rage quit. Too many times. Alright.